Hey everybody, happy Friday, Feliz Viernes, Feliz Sexta-feira. Today is deadlift day and I did deadlifts, but I had to modify things. So you do have to listen to your body when you're training. It's good to do that. And right now my body's telling me it's time to coast a bit. Push intensity up earlier in the week and I'm feeling some of the effects. I've got some lingering inflammation. In fact, I'm going to intersperse some videos of my left knee so you can see that my left knee is visibly swollen, which I didn't know about until I started doing the warm-ups. So second point that I wanted to make here is that unilateral work that I use for warm-ups, super important. It's very diagnostic. It allows me to pinpoint a lot of things that's going on. You know, figure out which side is kind of not feeling it that day, if there's a specific joint that's kind of being a little bit goofy. So today I was doing step ups and my left knee was like, something's not happening. And it, you know, I was feeling really weak. I said, man, this is bad. So I took a look at it. I'm like, it looks a little swollen. Then I took some pictures, compared them, like, wow, yeah, it's definitely swollen. So yeah, time to coast. And warm-ups aren't just to warm up the joints and to warm up muscles. There's a diagnostic to make sure that we can gauge the session properly. Then kind of last thing I want to leave you with, and try and keep it short today, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, right? It's 12th of December or 12th of September, 2025. You know, here I am, right? I can post a video and it goes out to whoever, right? It's got unlimited reach, although only a few dozen people seem to watch, potentially. The reach is potentially unlimited. But I think it's very important to be aware of what's going on, but the influence has got to be grassroots. We got to do a good job of taking care of our friends, taking care of our loved ones, and being active out there in a community on a small scale. That's where things really happen. If you want people to understand your viewpoint, they need to understand you. They need to understand you're human and embrace the idea that we're all, on the whole, probably pretty decent people. These viewpoints that we hold that differ from each other based on our own experiences, sure, they're a thing, but it's really hard to refute someone else's viewpoint when you know them as a person. When we start to stovepipe and isolate and not interact with each other, that's when things get bad, and that's what we're seeing. So all I'm saying is don't be isolationist on the micro level. Go out there, interact with your friends, family, neighbors, relatives, whoever, co-workers. Get out there, get to know people, and that's how we're going to start fixing a lot of the things that are going on there. So, you know, think about, you know, your scope and your scale of influence as a person, because you do have one, and think about where you can start, and just try and be a positive influence there. All right, so wrapping it up today, did deadlifts, good enough. Got some work done. Had to, you know, kind of work around what's a little bit of a nagging bit of an injury. And the unilateral warm-up / exercises help diagnose that. And then the last thing is, yeah, just let's do a better job of taking care of each other and you know, going out there, doing good stuff, building things from the foundation up. Like anything that's strong, it's built on a good foundation. All right, hope everyone has a great weekend and has lots of good stuff planned for themselves. And if you got questions, comments, like, subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. All right, peace.